We'll go through some things. I know for our team, they've done a great job getting things in order. We obviously leave today for the bowl site, so after practice today, we'll get things in order. I think our flight leaves like a little bit after 1, so excited to get all our players out there, our families out there, and be ready to finish this 2023 season the right way for these seniors. And that's our mission, that's our goal. So excited for our guys.
What's the plan at quarterback?
Still working through it with Coach Hamden today. Obviously, C.J. Tiller is going to get the majority of the 1 reps with Cole Fulton. It's going to be something we evaluate throughout the week, BJ.
Do you anticipate then C.J. starting?
As of right now, I do. Yeah,
Okay.
as of right now, I do, Mike. But I promise you, me and Coach talked this morning and just going through, okay, who has the best week of practice. Right now, C.J. Will be getting the majority of the 1 reps. But just like every position, man, we got to create competition to all the way up until kickoff.
And the plan is to play both of them in the game?
Just depends on how the week of practice goes and what they show us in practice.
What's CJ done up to this point to gives you guys that confidence? Now, obviously, true freshman. He has been here for a while now, but
yeah.
What's he done that has given you that confidence?
I mean, CJ, like I said, he's a smart football player, great kid to be around, but he preps his tail off, and there's been guys in that room that have helped him learn what it takes to play quarterback here. Obviously, we all know the importance of that position across the entire team. And so he's stepped up in a big way in regards to how he preps. He obviously was an early enrollee, so how he worked through spring ball into summer and fall camp throughout the season to be ready to go. So this is obviously a huge week. Practice today is a huge practice for him, for Colt, for our whole team, and we'll be evaluating throughout the whole time.
What kind of challenge is this for a guy to make his first start on this stage?
No doubt. I mean, it's one of those things that at the end of the day, you prep the entire time you're here, and not even just his time in Boise, but obviously even his time through high school for these moments. There's obviously going to be nerves, and we got to make sure we put him in the right spots and the right situations to be successful. But no doubt, BJ, I mean, on a big stage in the LA Bowl against UCLA, big stage, and I know he's going to prep to be ready for those moments. But Colt Fulton's also done a great job too, so I know he's going to be working his tail off this week. You talk about a guy that's humble and hungry and ready for whatever the team needs. So excited for both those guys this week. Yeah, so guys, still just so we're all aware, guys, still working through our staff right now. We will keep you guys updated as it comes out. Obviously, I know you guys are very well from a legal standpoint, contracts. Can't say anything to that extent, but we're still working through finalizing all these contracts. And when we get those done, then you guys will be the first to know. One thing, just so you guys are aware of, Coach Ione is taking a job elsewhere. Love Kane and think the world of him. He obviously had a really great opportunity that he wanted to go pursue, and so he's doing that. So excited for him.
Will he not be there for the bowl game?
He won't be, no.
Okay. Just want to ask quickly about Tubner. Just kind of, he gave that speech after the Mountain West Championship game for your job. Just talk about kind of the way he's become more the vocal leader for you guys this year.
Yeah, Alex Tubner's a young man that since he walked on campus, as we all know, has worked his tail off and has earned everything he has achieved. And I'm excited for even the future for Alex Tubner, not only as a football player, but in life. And so he is stepping up in a major way in a leadership role because he's earned that. And guys know that he puts the work in. He's going to do everything right. Still a lot of things that I'm excited for him to grow in, but he's earned the right. So when he says something to his teammates, he says something in front of our family, people have eyes on him and they're listening because he's earned it.
Who's picking up the safeties duties and
Yep.
Kane's duties?
So Coach Collins is going to help a ton with the safeties. Nichols, he's done a great job throughout the whole season helping with the back end. So he's going to really pick up the majority of those duties, and it's going to be us all working together.
So Kane's no longer with the program?
He's not, no, yep.
Is that's the one active job you're looking for then? Is it DC?
Yeah, so we have 2 open spots right now on our whole staff in regards to obviously my position and then Coach Ione. So working through it, guys, in regards to our staff and outside sort of guys, I promise you I'd love to be able to talk about those exact things. Legally, I have to abide by the rules of the contracts and when I can speak about those, but those are the main 2 positions we're looking for right now. And we're excited about it.
But generally you expect most of the guys to be back on
I do,
stuff?
yep, absolutely.
Scholarship.
And then the other day on Friday, Gabe Hunter earned a scholarship. So a young man that you talk about has worked his tail off since he's been here, played a lot for us a year ago, and so was so excited to be able to grant him with a scholarship that he has earned. So Gabe Hunter's now officially on scholarship.
Any other injury news or departures for transfers or anything in terms of
No, not at this point, BJ. Obviously, it's something that we work through daily, but we got a great team. We got a young team too. And so like I talked about, obviously, working my tail off to make sure we keep our players here. We're a developmental program. I believe in how our players are developed here on and off the field. I know the landscape, there's a lot going on. Had a great meeting with all our parents on Zoom on Saturday, so they know my heart. And I'm going to take care of our players. I'm going to take care of our coaches to keep them here. That's how strongly I believe in this place, and I believe in developing them for the long haul. Obviously, the NFL, huge deal for our players and developing them for that. Some of them aren't going to play in the NFL, but developing them to be great husbands, fathers, business owners, I believe that strongly in what we can do here. Now we just got to make sure we keep our players here.
One that might play in the NFL is coming back, Ashton Genty. It's the first time we had the chance to chat with you since then. What's it been like since he's solidified his future here at Boise State for you?
Oh, it's been awesome. I mean, once again, Ashton Genty wants to be here. His heart burns for this place, for this family, and so having him here, having him locked in for the future is a huge deal. Not only just in rush yards and the big plays we're going to see on Saturday, he's a huge leader in that locker room. He's a leader in the community, and he's going to help push forward. And I think it's going to help a lot of our team look and see, okay, Ashton Genty's here. He's about this program. I'm going to stay too. And from Jump Street, Ashton Genty has worked his tail off in every practice and every training session, and so it's been no different. He's continued to push it forward.
Sounds like this is the last ride for George Holani. I mean, what has he meant to this program?
Oh, man, you guys want to get me start crying this early in the morning? Once again, a young man that has done everything for this program. I mean, since he got here, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, he was freshman of the year in our conference, been through injuries, been through ups and downs, and a young man that has never complained about a single thing. All he does is work his tail off and take care of his teammates. And a guy that is humble and hungry that whatever God has for him, obviously the NFL and even what's ever after that, the respect that I have for George and our whole team has for George is through the roof. He will always have a home here because he has earned that. And
Guys,
so this weekend, this last game in the blue is going to be emotional for me with a lot of these seniors. George Holani, DJ Schramm, Garrett Kerr, and Cade, just to name a couple. I mean, it's going to be emotional for me because of how much they've done for this place, how much they've done for me. And I was joking with a lot of the seniors a couple days ago, like, guys, if I'm not looking at you in the eyes to start pregame, no, it's not because I don't love you. It's because I'll probably tear it up because how much they've impacted me in this program, and the legacy they have here will resonate for eternity.
Real quick, we're about out of time. One thing, can you touch on positive momentum recruiting last week?
Yeah, so it's just been cool, guys. I mean, our staff's done a great job. On the road recruiting, obviously the biggest focus was our commits, guys that are a part of this. And then we've been able to get a great group on campus this past weekend. So we're pushing it forward, but number one priority for us is taking care of our players that are here going forward. So I promise you that. I can take a couple more.
Do you expect to get a QB in the portal?
Working through that, yeah. I mean, obviously it's going to be a part of it. So working through some of those options, BJ, on what it looks like and make, once again, what fits Boise State and who wants to come in here and compete is priority number one.
When Taylor initially entered the portal, you said you wanted to keep him here. He announced yesterday he's going to Arkansas. Just your thoughts on that, Spencer, and how that played out from the moment he entered the portal to how much contact did you guys have with him, things like that?
Absolutely think the world of Taylor in all facets, how he plays quarterback, how he is off the field, how he is as a man, and we'll wish him nothing but the best in the future. If that's the best fit for him going forward and where him and his family feel he needs to be, wish him nothing but the best. I will always help him in any aspect. And so for us going forward, it's find the best fit for this place who wants to come in here and compete and do everything the right way here.
I know you said you were working through staff stuff still, but is it important at all to you to name a DC before the bowl game?
We will before the bowl game. I will still handle the defensive coordinator role in the bowl game. Just being the timing, it's a 2 weeks, it's just a quick bowl game. So I'll still handle those duties, but we'll really see that you guys will see who our defensive coordinators and our offensive coordinator prior to the bowl game.
I saw Dimitri a couple weeks ago. He said he's going to fight his tail off to try to play for you once. Any chance that happens on?
He's not. Yeah, I mean, trust me, he has worked his absolute tail off to find a way back. I mean, tirelessly worked, but he's not going to make it to the game. He worked his tail off. It's something that is sad, but he has impacted this team, impacted me in a lot more ways than just his play on the field. So it is Coach Washington this week, and he's doing a great job helping those young guys out. So
I know there's 9 months in front of us, but is the target plan to get Maddox back by August 1st?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That is the plan?
That is the plan, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, but we feel really confident about that, Mike.
Does he have any chance of spring ball or no?
Probably not. No, not from talking with the doctors. I think hopefully as it gets towards the later end, BJ, maybe some stuff, but we're going to be smart in his development. Obviously, getting him back for the summertime and especially fall camp, Mike's going to be a huge deal.